y'all. How should if you don't come to practice, you don't play? Y'all with that rule?
Uh, circumstances depends on what that kid and his situation is.
His situation.
What that situation is.
Okay, cause I was more for that because they was more. We had a meeting and it was basically saying like if you miss 2 practices, then you can't play that week.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hey, what if it's your dog, like your stud? Even though I know you gotta teach them such and such, such. You gotta teach them whatever. They try to say you gotta teach them early, but also I feel like they kids, so they really don't have no say. So if they come into practice or not, anyway, it's really their parents because their parents is the one that's taking them.
Well, that's the whole point. They talking to the parents through the kid.
They talking to the parents through the kid.
Yeah.
So then you punish the kid by not letting them play.
For sure.
The parents actually.
Yeah, that's definitely that's then now the kid and the parent got to handle that dynamic if the kid want to play. That's
Okay.
a full string that they, you know what I'm saying, what they doing. They gotta say that so to put emphasis on the parent. Like,
Yeah.
You know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But they know it's clearly the kid can't get there unless the parent get them there. But that's why I said that it depends on the situation because
If you know that they just got a up situation, we should give them a longer leash.
it's or go help them. You go pick them up. Like make sure that they get there. Now we got Uber. That's a whole nother ball game. Because what we really saying, the kid can't get there. The kid can't get there. I understand that. I used to be one of those kids. Nah, for real. I used to be one of those kids where
that could get there.
Couldn't get there.
Yeah, and that's great. That's not. I didn't know that, but I did want to know your perspective on it, just off of how you look at the board, how you play chess, how you think. I just like you coming from a kid that can't get there.
Yeah.
Type
sure.
thing.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't get there, and so, but I also understand. I also understand, like you got to. Everybody need a program. You have to follow. It got to be some type of example. You know what I mean? But like you said, when it comes to the stud, what now? And that same string, it get attached to the coach's arm, all the way to his heart. What you gonna do?
You standing on that?
Yeah, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like I didn't watch that. We all didn't see that when that stud. If he there and it's tricky, man, get in.
Get your ass in there.
Get in.
What you think, Matt?
About what?
If you miss 2 days of practice, should you still be able to play?
Is he a nigga?
It's a rule for the whole team. It ain't just for.
Is he a nigga? No, it don't apply when you a nigga though.
But you handicap any when you do that too.
Do you want to win?
Grow up.
If you ain't answering my question though.
What's your question?
Is he a?
Yes.
How bad do you like winning?
I hate losing more than I like winning.
Okay, last question.
Yeah,
Was him the reason he missed practice? Was it valid?
The scenario hasn't happened yet. We was as coaches trying to get the rules of the team, how we gonna approach the season, and this was one of the things, missing practice. And it was like, all right, 2. We have some voted for 2. He can't play. Some voted for 2. You feel me?
Why he missed practice?
Shit. Obviously, parents didn't bring him. At the end of the day, it don't matter why he missed. The parents didn't bring him.
Oh shit! Well,
it's the same as missing school. You miss school so much, you gonna get punished for it. You know. They don't care about the program still exists.
Nuh-uh. If you miss school, you get to bring a slip to say why you missed it.
If you keep on doing that, it's gonna be an issue. Now they're gonna send people to your house.
I never knew if you keep on doing it, it'd be an issue.
Huh?
If you keep on doing it, it'd be an issue.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. They be tapping in.
They go get nosy now because they go see what they looking at it. What they looking at it like a issue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Issue to our program.
He didn't try to go see. He didn't try to go see what the issue was.
That's what I said. Coaches got to be more willing to go. If y'all willing to go get them.
Yeah,
and all that, then I get it. Now it's like, okay, you ain't at home, or you at home, and what you doing? You running around playing? What's going on? Now for sure.
That's all I'm saying. You know it ain't cars and kids getting dropped off ain't reliable. Especially the superstar. You know all the superstars be having fucked up backgrounds. Nigga in the hood.
Yeah. They say my dad is sick.
Yeah,
the
bro.
car's getting fixed.
No, for real.
And that be the parent too. If they want you, come get you.
Yeah.
Come get them. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the days, think about that. Parents wasn't walking their son all the way to them practices.
Hell no, the coaches have to come.
Yeah, or the kid had to stay at school or he go back and do it. The parents wasn't doing that. Go
Nah,
get
for
it.
real.
Go do it. That's what they really saying.
Yeah. Get that nigga a chance, man.
Yeah, I'm for letting the kids play. I say we get them at practice.
Especially if he the
He got to play.
yeah.
Got to play.
Come on, man. Favoritism is real, bro. They did that in high school.
Favoritism. It's not favoritism.
What you mean? If he good,
You treat everyone equal, not fair. I mean, treat everyone fair, not equal.
you said what?
You treat everyone fair, not equal. So it's not favoritism. It's just he's good, so he get a little more leeway.
That's not fair.
That is fair.
That ain't fair if you're giving somebody a little more leeway.
That's not. You said fair, not equal.
Yeah, it's not equal. Yeah, it's not equal. Yeah, that's right. Not equal, but
No, that's
fair.
not fair.
What's not fair?
You giving somebody else more leeway than somebody else than the other one.
But he,
Yes, it is. It is fair because
He carrying more of the load on the team. He's
and
scoring all the
if
touchdowns.
I got two kids and I know for a fact this one can carry this one and this one not. I handled you both fairly right now. They're gonna look like it's not equal.
Exactly.
It is fair.
That's not fair.
That is
It
fair.
really is, man.
So
That's
it's
not
fair
fair.
to give. It's fair to give the kid who can't lift 20 pounds, and
No,
have them
it's-
compete
it's-
with the other kid who can lift
20 pounds.
30, whatever. You know
I
what
get
I'm
what you're
saying.
saying, yeah.
You said wait. Repeat the
Oh,
question.
He's saying basically, if somebody can lift 20 pounds,
Uh-huh.
and another person can lift 40 pounds, is it fair to have the person that can lift 20 pounds lifting 40 pounds? So it's all
down the block.
since that person is lifting 40 pounds.
Hold on.
You get what I'm saying? If
Why would they be trying to both lift 40 pounds?
Hold on.
Because that's making it fair. It's equal. I can't give Keem
That's
a 40
equal.
pounder and then give you a 20 pounder.
Yes, you could.
Why? That's
So
not
I
fair.
could.
Keem
That's
said
fair.
not
I'm gonna try to lift it. What are you talking about?
No, you ain't getting it.
That's not. That don't make it
If
not
Keem- I
fair for
give
me to
Keem a-
hand you.
If I say we about to work out and I give Keem a 40
Okay,
pound dumbbell,
okay. I see what's going on. I give you a half sandwich because you fat, and I give Keem a whole sandwich because he not fat. That's fair.
What? So, say it again.
If I give him a half sandwich because he more heavy, and I give you a full sandwich because you not heavy, is that fair?
No.
You having to drink
No, that's
out
not
of the
fair. That's
black
not fair.
only
Not fair.
fountain
That's not. Nah. Definitely not fair. Because why did you do that?
because
You made an assessment based off what he can eat now. Because he.
yeah.
All right. So
Now you making
Well, now what's, like,
how you
fat?
making an assessment based off of what the weights?
no, it's not.
How?
That's why I use kids. It's something I know that what they can't do yet.
What you mean? But if
mean?
the other kid is lifting it,
I just said 2 kids, and if the other kid could be lifting it, that's what they can do. This one you can't yet.
what you mean?
What do you mean? You trying to look for an answer as you
No,
answer
I
me?
don't. I'm not. So me giving him a half sandwich and you a full sandwich, what you mean?
Why did you give him a half sandwich? Just because you made an
Because,
assessment
nigga-
and said, okay, you are
Yes.
fat.
Yes.
All right. You don't
Based
know if
on my fair,
you don't know if
being
it's
fair
medical.
is subjective.
You don't know if it's medical or
being
not.
fair
No.
is subjective.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Being equal isn't.
Being equal what?
Being equal is not subjective. It's equal. You either got equal, 4 and 4. That's equal. Fair is subjective. That's why I said somebody can miss practice and I give them a longer leash. That's fair for them. Somebody that's trash, miss practice.
That's not fair.
That is fair.
That's not fair.
So is
What
it
are you
fair that
talking
he got
about?
to go score all the points?
Yes.
Is that fair?
That's skill.
Exactly. So with that
That's skill.
with that skill comes extra
Okay, so
perks. With that
just
skill come extra perks.
okay, let's talk about that then. So racism.
What about it?
White people was able to drink out of this fountain. The blacks wasn't. Is that fair?
Is it fair?
Yeah.
No, it's not fair.
Why? Because the people deem the whites better like the running back. The nigga you talking about. Is it fair? That's why was fighting for equality, right?
Equality, not fairness.
Because it was unfair.
Equality and fairness is two different things.
Let's see how different are they.
Let's see how different are they.
Let's see.
Let's see how different are they.
All this chat. It's quality and fairness. Different. Let's see.
I mean, yeah, it's different. What y'all think, chat? Let me know. Apply the rule or don't. Mac dumb.
No, you wrong.
What it say?
In short, equality is sameness. Fairness is justice or equality.
I didn't give no answer. What they saying? Just
You wrong, bro.
I ain't wrong, man.
So you saying, so let's say the weak that don't score and he missed the same amount of game as the other.
The same amount of practicing?
Yeah, practice. You
about
gonna hold one to the flame and the other one not?
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like it's hard to keep that rule strict for everybody because you gotta treat them all fair. You can't treat them all equal. Just treat them fair. It's fair. If it's fair, it's fair. I can't treat you equal because y'all not doing equal things on this team.
So that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I bring it back to race.
But if you're a human, you're supposed to be equal. So you can't really bring that to the race because that's the problem. We all human, so you can't say that you're better than somebody.
But you're treating somebody better than the other person though, based off how he performed. So that's saying, so somebody have more money in your eyes, you'll treat them better than a broke person.
No.
Why?
Well, where does that come from?
Because you based off what they could do.
Based off what they could do.
Yeah, because you treating the person that could score more better than the person that can't score more.
We're talking about in a football setting, yes.
No, we're talking about this is to go global. This is all you're practicing what you preach. So so now the kids is gonna go see. Now that I'm able to do this, that's like Diddy. That's what got Diddy in that situation, and that's what exactly got Diddy in that case because he feel he could do what he want. And that's what got Diddy in that situation. Because y'all saying he could do what he want because he got money, because he don't get treated like everybody else. You wasn't listening.
I never said that.
So he's saying since the kid, this is what I'm trying to tie it into. So I'm saying basically, he's saying since the kid is able to score a lot of goals, he get treated different than the kid that ain't. So I asked him, like, so if a with money, would you treat it with money different than a that don't got money? He said no. Then I was like, why not? Because I'm like, he could do more than a broke.
What more though?
Spend more, show him, buy him stuff.
Nah, see, that's where the detail kicks in.
What's the detail?
Yeah, because what you mean?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Now, so far as football, now that's y'all conversation. I'm talking about money. That's my conversation.
We talking about scoring. He's able to put more numbers on the board.
Now.
Okay, go ahead.
In football, it's about they give you 5 ways. We know how you can score.
Okay.
Right. So now in life, you can't tell me somebody with money or the scorers or the winners.
I like that.
That's basically what you're saying.
So if somebody
you got money,
somebody
you are a winner.
No.
Not to say that they're a
If you do have money, you are a winner.
No, not to say that they're a
So
loser.
if somebody approached you and they was like, yo, if you let my weak son start more than the other one and I'll pay you a certain amount of money, would that change things?
That happens.
That happens all the time. Shit,
well, there go the fairness changes then.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm not talking to you. You don't even understand what's going on.
The fairness, yeah, but that's because now I'm not being fair to myself or to the team. Like now it's like I'm inserting myself and I'm taking a bribery. So now that's all integrity. That's all some whole other shit. I'm talking about an even playing field. If I'm taking money for some shit and then I'm serving a kid or starting another kid, that got something to do with me. If that makes sense. That got something to do with me.
Just like this choice of you sitting that kid down got something to do with you.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it for no bribery.
You're doing it for what he can contribute.
I'm doing it for the team.
You're doing it for what he can contribute.
Because I'm doing it for the team.
So if somebody said they'd buy all the team some pads, if my kids start, That's
truth
for the
in the
team.
details. Truth in the details. Those kids do get treated a little differently.
Pop in, you good.
So life ain't fair. That's what I'm
why.
saying.
Life ain't fair. I never